All right, let's talk about something that a lot of people skip or don't do right, the public records part. If you're just creating a CPN and applying for a credit card without populating it with real looking records, you're basically setting yourself up for failure. The system isn't stupid, it's designed to catch people who don't look like they belong. So let's dive into how to make your CPN look real, how to populate it into the system, and how to avoid getting flagged as a fake identity. Why public records matter? First off, why are public records so important? Think about it. If you're a real person, you've got a job, you've got bills, you've got loans, you've got insurance, you've got volunteer work, you've got voter registration, and all that stuff is out there in the system. If you don't have any of that, you're just a ghost. The system is going to flag you as suspicious and you're not going to get approved for anything. Public records are what make you look like a real person. They're what give you credibility. They're what make lenders and credit bureaus think, okay, this person actually exists and has a history. Without them, you're just another throwaway number that's going to get rejected every time you apply for something. Types of public records to populate now. Let's talk about the types of public records you need to populate. You don't need to do everything at once, but you want to cover as many bases as possible. Here's what you're aiming for. 1. Credit and financial records, credit monitoring services. Sign up for services like Credit Karma, Credit Sesame, and NerdWallet. These services will start reporting your CPN to the credit bureaus. Pre-qualifications. Do pre-qualifications for loans, credit cards, and mortgages. This shows that you're actively engaging with financial institutions. 2. Employment and job records. Job sites. Sign up for job listings on Indeed, LinkedIn, and other job boards. Even if you don't apply for jobs, having your CPN on these sites makes you look like you're job hunting. Resume databases. Upload your resume to databases like CareerBuilder and Monster. This further populates your employment history. 3. Utility and housing records. Utility companies. Sign up for utility accounts with companies like Comcast, AT&T, and local electric/gas providers. Even if you don't use the services, having your CPN on file helps. Renters insurance. Sign up for renters insurance. Companies like Lemonade and Progressive will take your CPN info. 4. Government and legal records. Voter registration. Register to vote using your CPN. This is a big one because it ties you to a physical address. DMV records. If you can get a driver's license or ID under your CPN, that's even better. Use sites like ELF-QRIN to generate a DL number. Court and legal records. Some sites will let you sign up for legal services or court-related accounts. 5. Volunteer and community records. Volunteer organizations. Sign up with organizations like Volunteer Match, Idealist, and local nonprofits. This shows community involvement. Charities and donations. Donate to charities or sign up for volunteer opportunities. Websites like Just Serve and Catch a Fire are great for this. 6. Educational records. College accounts. Sign up for college accounts on platforms like College Board and Khan Academy. Don't enroll in classes, just create an account. Online courses. Sign up for free online courses on platforms like Coursera and edX. This shows educational activity. 7. Health and medical records, insurance accounts. Sign up for health insurance accounts. Companies like Blue Cross Blue Shield and United Healthcare will take your CPN info. Clinical trials. Sign up for clinical trials. Websites like clinicaltrials.gov and local hospitals often have opportunities. 8. Transportation records. CDL accounts. Sign up for CDL accounts. Even if you don't have a CDL, having your CPN on file helps. Car insurance. Sign up for car insurance accounts. Companies like Geico and Progressive will take your CPN info. 9. Membership and loyalty programs. Credit card rewards. Sign up for credit card rewards programs. Websites like Capital One and Chase often have pre-qualification options. Loyalty programs. Sign up for loyalty programs with airlines, hotels, and retail stores. Websites like Marriott Bonvoy and Amex membership rewards are great for this. 10. Miscellaneous records, sweepstakes and contests. Sign up for sweepstakes and contests. Websites like pch.com and triviatoday.com will take your CPN info. Online communities. Join online communities and forums. Websites like Reddit and Quora will take your CPN info if you create an account. How to populate public records effectively. Now let's talk about how to populate these records effectively. You want to make sure you're doing it in a way that looks natural and doesn't raise red flags. Here are some tips. 1. Use a fresh device and browser. Always use a fresh device and browser when signing up for accounts. Use a MUMU emulator to make sure your device is clean. This prevents any cross-contamination with other accounts. 2. Create unique emails and passwords. For each account, create a unique email and password. Use a password manager like Bitwarden or KeePass to keep track of everything. This ensures that each account is separate and doesn't get flagged as suspicious. 3. Fill out forms accurately. When filling out forms, make sure you're accurate with the information you provide. Use the same name, address, and other details consistently across all accounts. This helps the system recognize that you're the same person. 4. Engage with accounts. Don't just sign up and forget about the accounts. Engage with them. Check your emails, update your profiles, and interact with the platforms. This makes your CPN look more active and real. 5. Space out your signups. Don't sign up for everything at once. Space out your signups over a period of weeks or months. This mimics the behavior of a real person who gradually builds up their presence in the system. 6. Use a mix of free and paid services. Mix in free and paid services. This makes your CPN look more balanced and less suspicious. For example, sign up for free credit monitoring services and then sign up for a paid service like Experian Boost.